Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code Zirk at checkout for 10% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the best free 89 to 90 overall MUT Superstar player to get, and hopefully you guys are going to, because with this pack, guys, it is a random player, but I've had a lot of people ask me, can you rank these players? So yes, I'm going to make this video for you guys. Also, fair warning, in case you didn't know, when you do these challenges, right, it's kind of like the journey. The pack just opens. So I did already get my 89 to 90 overall pack, and I wasn't recording because I completely forgot that it just randomly opened. So I will show you guys who I pulled at the end of this video after I'm done ranking them, because a little bit mad that I wasn't recording when it happened, sadly. But just remember, the pack opens up just randomly. Keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and rank all 8 of these superstar players. Now let me start off by saying this. I don't think that any of these cards are really bad in any way, shape, or form. They're all really, really good cards and some of the top cards available at their position of this time. But there's a couple things to be taken in note here. One is going to be longevity of the card. How long will this card actually be usable? How long will it be one of the best at its position? 2, depth. I think depth is a very, very big thing when it comes to positions. I think you need to have depth positions because you can put them at backup, worst case scenario. So that being said, now let's get into the list. So starting off at number 8, I'm going to go with Harrison Smith. In my opinion, this is a really good card, right? But there is a way better safety, in my opinion, that you could possibly get right now. And that card is Ken Houston. So yes, Harrison Smith is probably the second best strong safety in the game. Ken Houston, though, is just way better. If you take a look at the speed, that's really the big thing. Speed is huge, especially right now when you have players like Marcus Allen, who's got like 88, 89 speed. You got Tyreek Hill. You can't be having 81 speed over the top, okay? So if you get in Harrison Smith, you're probably not going to want to put him over the top. You're going to want to play him in the box, more down the line of scrimmage, because he's got great hit power, 87. He's got great zone at 89, 79 man, 88 pursuit, 92 play rec, and a very good tackle, 81. But that's speed. That speed is pretty bad. He's got an 81 speed with 85 acceleration. Now again, it's still a very good card. There's nothing wrong with this Harrison Smith card, but just personally, I don't like the speed. 79 jumping. He does also have a block shed of a 66, which is really good. So he's really, really good against the run. For me, low, I like to have an all-around, really, really good safety. So Ken Houston, in my opinion, just way better. Also, mention the fact that all these guys come with abilities already on them. So no matter what you get, you're going to get a player you can use X Factor on. If you guys don't have enough training to get X Factors for your other players, these guys already come with abilities, and Harrison Smith comes with reinforcement, indoor baller, unfakeable, and zoned out. It's definitely a very, very good card, but just in my opinion, safety, not necessarily a big depth position. Some people use 2 safeties, some people don't. Like, I use 2 strong safeties in my scheme, but most people might not. Coming in at number 8 is going to be Zach Ertz. Now, of course, Zach Ertz has 78 speed with 68 strength, 91 catching with an 88 catch in traffic, 87 spec catch, 89 short, 86 medium, and a 60 run block. In my opinion, I personally think he's the second best tight end in the game right now. And I think he's second to George Kittle. I think Kittle's actually the better tight end. And the reason I think he's a better tight end, yes, you'll take a look and say, well, the catch is traffic, the spec catch, the short, the medium is way better on Zach Ertz. What are you talking about, Zirk? Yes, you're right. But the speed and the run block is 20 more for Kittle. This really depends on your type of scheme, but personally for me, I feel like running the ball this year is really, really good. So having a tight end out there with George Kittle, who has 20 better run blocking to me, is just, it's a big difference. And one more acceleration as well. Now, Zach Ertz is a super good tight end. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's a very, very good tight end. And if you're coming down to the red zone, I want Zach Ertz. 100% I want Zach Ertz on my team when it comes down to catching it in the red zone. But overall, which tight end do I want better? I want George Kittle. I think he's a little bit better with the speed and the run blocking to me, but it really just depends on your scheme. Me personally, I like to put on drags, slants, streaks, even with George Kittle. Zach Ertz, maybe he's more of the route running type and catching traffic. Just kind of depends on your scheme. Personally, though, Zach Ertz is a pretty solid one. Not my favorite. Coming in at number 6 is going to be DeMarcus Lawrence. Now, of course, DeMarcus Lawrence, I think this card's actually really, really good, but there is a better left end in the game, and his name is Reggie White. You guys see the stat difference here. 75 speed, 83 excel, 81 strength, 81 tackling, 88 play rate, 85 block shed, 85 power move, and a 92 finesse move. Spoiler alert, I did not pull DeMarcus Lawrence, but as you guys can see, D-Law compared to Reggie White, this card has 92 finesse move. That is insane. To have better finesse move than a 91 overall card already, he's going to be an incredible pass rusher, but the block shed is not as high. You know, the strength's kind of low as well, but he's got, in terms of abilities, that's like the best ability you can get. Reach elite. So if he's getting held by an offensive lineman, he can still reach and get a tackle or reach and get a sack. Finesse specialist, faster finesse moves, and edge threat, so better around the edge. That is perfect. And unstoppable force is the best chemistries for defensive end. So in my opinion, D-Law is a really, really, really good defensive end. But Reggie White's better. How long will DeMarcus Lawrence last? I'd say you could probably lose card for the next month and a half or so before there's just way, way better defensive ends. When you're talking like players get up to his 92 finesse move, and then on top of that have like 90 block shed, yeah, then you probably need to make an upgrade from D-Law if there's multiple D linemen out with better stats than that. But for now, DeMarcus Lawrence is definitely one of the best defensive ends. But again, he's not a depth position. You can't really use him as a backup because backup defensive ends are only getting the game that much. That's why he's ranked at number 6. And coming in number 5, this one might surprise you guys. I'm going with Patrick Mahomes. And again, I'm going with Mahomes because of the fact that, yes, I know he's an incredible QB. He's everyone's favorite QB right now. I even have him as my quarterback. But I don't like to get stuck with QBs for a long time. I don't like to have NAT QBs because then I feel like I can't really make that upgrade from them because there's no point in making that upgrade from them if you already have them on your team as non-auctionable. Even if better QBs are coming out, I really can't make the choice to get rid of a 90 overall Patrick Mahomes if there's a 91 or 92 overall QB out. But if someone comes out like Michael Vick or somebody, you're going to want to get rid of Mahomes to get Michael Vick. So that's why the Mahomes card is great now. Longevity of the card, a 90 overall QB, I give it about a month and you'll probably want to make an upgrade. And that's the thing with the QB, there's no depth. After Mahomes, there's nothing. But if you want to power him up, though, this is probably even higher on your list if you want to power up. Mahomes has 75 speed, 89 throw power, 87 short, 85 medium, 86 deep with 89 throw under pressure, 90 throw on the run, and a 79 play action. But I'm waiting for Michael Vick. When Vick comes out, I'm making the switch 100% because obviously Vick is going to have, like, ridiculous speed. I don't even know the speed. 86, 87, 88 speed. It doesn't matter. He's going to be crazy. Patrick Mahomes, definitely a very good QB, but again, depth is big when it comes to getting NAT cards because once you want to get a new QB, Mahomes is done for unless you want to power him up. Coming in at number 4 is going to be Luke Kuechly, and of course Kuechly has 79 speed with 82 acceleration. It doesn't seem too great compared to Ryan Shazier in terms of speed, but if you guys don't have Ryan Shazier, this is the best middle linebacker in the game. You guys can see him compared to Bobby Wagner. 79 speed, 82 excel, 76 strength, 90 tackling, 92 play rec, 83 block shed with 87 hit power, and he's got a 77 zone with a catching of a 72. This card is ridiculous. So Luke Kuechly, definitely better than Bobby Wagner right now. I have him ranked at number 4 just because he is literally the best middle linebacker in the game currently. But I think overall, if you have Shazier, maybe you don't want to get Kuechly if you run a 4-3 because if you use your middle linebacker, Ryan Shazier is by far the best user middle linebacker in the game. And I think that Bobby Wagner will eventually get a way better card than Luke Kuechly, and probably pretty soon by that as well. But Kuechly, as of right now, is the best middle linebacker in the game. You've got to rank him up here. And plus, middle linebacker technically is a depth position because you put him at middle linebacker 2, middle linebacker 3, and if you run a 3-4, you use 2 middle linebackers. So having Kuechly out there is still going to do you pretty good. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Todd Gurley. In my opinion, the second best running back in the game right now. He's got 85 speed, 85 acceleration, 88 agility, 88 carrying, 61 catching, 87 elusiveness, 77 truck, and an 89 break tackle. Of course, for running backs, you know, you can use a running back 2, you can use a running back 3. They won't get in the game a ton, but it's not bad to have Todd Gurley, and especially one of the best running backs in the game. But in my opinion, Marcus Allen is just the best running back in the game. It's not even close. 88 speed. If you power up Todd Gurley, he's going to have 2 less speed than Marcus Allen. That's big to me. Of course, the trucking as well is 7 better, already powered up. Of course, you power up Todd Gurley, it's going to be 6 better. Break tackle's higher, looseness is higher. Catching's not as good, carrying would be better, agility would be better, powered up. Todd Gurley is definitely very good, and he comes with some very, very good abilities on him as well. With first one's pretty much makes your next juke attempt, your spin or hurdle, more than likely to land. Jukebox, so he has faster jukes, backfield mismatch, and pinnable guru, definitely very good. But if you want to power him up in order to get like evasive chemistry, which would have a Marcus Allen, which gives this man faster jukes and spins, which is just insane on Marcus Allen. You're going to lose all the chemistries on Todd Gurley. You have to spend more training to get those back. So I think Todd Gurley is amazing. I personally would have loved to get him to have that 1-2 punch of Marcus Allen, Todd Gurley. He wouldn't have played a ton, but Marcus Allen is just the best running back in the game. Todd Gurley's number 2, very, very close behind. If he had 87 speed and powered up at the same speed, maybe I'd be saying he was better. And coming in at number 2 is going to be Odell Beckham Jr. And for obvious reasons, OBJ is one of the best wide receivers in the game. Besides Jerry Rice and Torrey Holt, he probably is the best wide receiver in the game. 87 speed, 89 jumping, and this goes back to, like I've said before this year, I think that speedy, quick guys with good elusiveness, good juke, good spin are the move, and OBJ has all that. He's got 87 speed, 89 jump, 87 catch, 82 catch in traffic, 89 spectacular catch with an 86 short, 85 medium, 84 deep route running. He also has 91 agility with an 87 acceleration, and he's also got a run block of 47, which is solid, nothing too crazy. 86 elusiveness though, with an 80 spin and a really good 89 juke move with 41 impact block. So to me, having OBJ out there is really good. He also comes with rack 'em up, streak specialist, double move elite, and cross specialist. So really, really good with all of his abilities as well. And again, it's a depth position. You can have OBJ at wide receiver 4 all year long, and you would not complain at all. Or even wide receiver 5 in the worst case scenario. But right now, I really want to get this OBJ, and I really want to put him at wide receiver number 3 for me, because I have Jerry Rice, have Torrey Holt. I would love to get OBJ. And at number 1 is going to be Stephon Gilmore. Now, Gilmore, of course, has 85 speed, 88 acceleration with an 88 agility, 84 jumping, 89 play rate, 92 man, which is just crazy, 83 zone, and 88 press. You could honestly argue maybe OBJ should be number 1 here. But personally, I feel like there's not a ton of great corners right now. You're like, yeah, Marshawn Lattimore, right? But Lattimore doesn't have the best coverage stats. He's got really good speed. You got Ramsey, you've got Mel Blount. I think Stephon Gilmore is probably the second best cornerback in the game behind Mel Blount, and then of course Jalen Ramsey's really good too, but I probably have Stephon Gilmore over him at 6'1" with those coverage stats. And also Gilmore comes with some really good abilities: 68 catching on him, 55 tackling, 84 jumping. Block shed's gonna be a 46 with a hit power of a 62. Now of course he also comes with shutdown, tip drill, man up, and pick artist. So he's got super, super good abilities on him. In my opinion, Stephon Gilmore is the best one. OBJ is number 2, just because there are, in my opinion, 2 better wide receivers currently than OBJ. I think there's only one cornerback better than Stephon Gilmore. And with that being said, let me show you guys who I personally got out of my 88-89 pack. And yes, I know I accidentally said 88-89 pack. It's 89-90. And as you guys can see, luckily you can hit Xbox, record that, and it'll record whatever just happened for like the past minute or 30 seconds. I went back, recorded the past minute. As you guys can see here, I was opening up the packs, and I completely forgot that when you do this, it just randomly opens up the pack for you. As you can see, I got all the stars that I needed, and I believe it's after this one. Right? No, it's after the Anthony Sherman one. I believe it actually gives me the pack. And I was so upset that I wasn't able to make this a live reaction. But as you guys can see, out of my 89-90 pack, I got Stephon Gilmore. So yes, I did get Stephon Gilmore, who in my opinion is probably the best one. Maybe you could argue for OBJ. But now I have got a really, really good quarterback. You can see here, compared to Mel Blount, even powered up. He's got better man, better play rate, better agility, acceleration. Speed's only -1. Compared to Jalen Ramsey, though, he's got the speed, excel, agility, play rate, man coverage over him. Very, 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 very good card. And of course, compared to Lattimore, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to replace Marshawn Lattimore with Stephon Gilmore because the coverage stats are just way better. But with that being said, though, guys, that is my opinion on the best 89-90 overall superstar players you could possibly get out of this pack. And of course, that was my poll. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.